Jésù mo jí lówùúrọ̀ yìí, mo ké p'Olúwa. Bí mo ti ń bọ́ síta, mo máa pàdé Jésù lọ́nà. Ojú ayọ̀ ló mọ́ mi lónìí o. Not too sure, I'll just leave it here first. Good morning everyone. How are you? How was your night? I don't know the time you are there, whether it's morning or afternoon or evening. It doesn't really matter, okay? So, however it is, if you're just waking up, good morning. If you're about to go and sleep, good night. But before you say good night, I wanted to say something. You can see me in the car, and if you have seen my video in the past, you can see that I've never been in the car to record anything, any words in the car. But I am in the car today because I wanted to talk about car. About driving. Good. I have been driving back to back for the past only God knows how many hours. Even in my eyes, you can see that the eyes is like dropping down. But I will tell you without wasting your time, because I need to hit the road. It's quite cold and it's raining. Before you embark on any journey, and I'm going to tell you the basis of why I am online this moment to talk about driving. You'll be wondering why. Good, I will tell you in a minute. You know I'm a Yoruba woman, and I was a and all I just wanted to say is, somebody said in a training in good morning everyone, if you're just joining in, thank you for joining in. Sorry, it's quite cold here. So I will tell you why I am online very soon, but thank you very much for joining in. Please stay on. Stay on, please, because I wanted to say one or two things that will help us. Seriously, I was in a training 2 weeks ago. I was in school, and the lecturer said something, and it caught my eye, and it was saying something about, do you know that you can be in a moment and not really be in that moment? And I want to say to you, if you're driving, if you've been driving, and then you understand what I'm trying to say. Do you know that sometimes when you're driving, you are at a lot? You know that other cars are coming, isn't it? You're not driving to go and hit another person like head-on collision. You're not doing that. But in the real actual sense, you are not in that moment. You were there, but you are not there. And all of a sudden, something will just snap out. And you're like, okay, yeah, I think I'm driving. You know, when they said something like that, I was like, do you know that how many times when you hit the motorway, when you hit the road, you were actually drawn in. You were drawn in into something. I'm sure if you're listening, you're like, oh, yeah, that do happen to me. You're driving, but you're not aware of your environment. You're not in that moment to know that, okay, this person is crossed. If you're driving, can you tell the other car that is coming, do you know the color of that car? That's what I'm saying. Or how many people had crossed in front of you? Can you remember? So you're driving, but you're not actually in that moment. And this is why I want to tell you something. And I know if you have been doing it, please continue to do it. It's a good habit. And I will mention the habits in a moment. So, as an adult, as a young chap, as a teenager, just trying to experiment with cars and stuff like that, car is very good, as you will agree with me, especially in abroad. It's not a luxury. It's a necessity for some family or for some jobs, because you have to do one or two jobs. You have to finish one job and then go to another job. So if you have to have a bus stop, waiting for a bus where they might not even tell you when they've cancelled, especially if you're outside London, outside the big city like Manchester or Birmingham. If you're like where I used to live in Western-super-Mare, where they just cancel the bus, they won't even tell you. You'll be like, what? You have to go and get a car. So it's not a luxury where like, okay, yeah, luxury. Because if you think about the insurance you pay, the things you pay for driving a car in abroad, you would rather want to go and catch a train. Okay? So I've established that to some people it's not a luxury. And it can get you from point A to point B. I don't want to drag along, but I just want to quickly tell you what I want to say to you. So it's a pleasure for some people. Because then on a party, you've dressed up with a very, very high heel, you know, very, very long heel. You want to be in a car for comfy's sake, isn't it? You want to be from point A to point B to be able to do 1 or 2 shifts and still be able to get home on time with the family. So that's good. But do you know how many people, now it's getting serious, do you know how many people actually die in the car? Do you know how many accidents happen in the car? I've seen videos. I have been a victim in the past where even if you are careful, somebody will just drive into you, bam, and you're locked in. Okay? So that's where I'm driving to. That is the point. When you're driving and you're behind the wheel, you want to go from point A to point B because you want to go and do a job. Or you want to go from point A to point B because you've been invited to a wedding, to a party. Or you want to go and visit your family. Do you know that you can die on that journey? Or you can kill someone on that journey? And this is where my point is. Before you start driving, think about it. Commit it into the hand of God. Hello? That will bring me back to my first explanation when you said you are there, but you're not there. Why is it that when you were in the car, that is when you feel like sleeping? Because that same car that is used as a pleasure, that same car that can get you from point A to point B to go and get a job done can also be your grave. God forbid. And that is where you need to pray. Before you start a journey, say your prayer to God. So that when you are driving, and that moment comes, I'm telling you, the spirit controls the physical. Hello? If you do not believe in God, I am praying to God Almighty now to please help me save your life. But I'm telling you, if you are in a car and you're about to start that ignition, you need to say your prayer, God, I am driving, Lord. I do not want to kill anybody. I do not want to have an accident. I do not want to be amputated for driving this car. I do not want to be in the grave for being in the car. I do not want firefighters to come and break this car and drag my dead body out or crushed body out. And that's why you need to pray. That when I am in this journey, oh God, when I am drawn into the road, keep me alive that I might be in the moment all the time. Hello? I'm telling you. And there are some habits. After you have committed your journey into the hand of God, there are some things you should have been doing, you know. You shouldn't be reaching out for your car. Hello? For your phone. Hello? Me only, I would not have the party. I'm well dressed up for the party. Already. You don't do that when you have committed a journey into the hand of God. Don't be selfish. Or you are in a hurry to go and get to that job. And you are driving like James Bond. Do you know that you can kill someone on your way to go and do your normal job? Some people cannot afford a car. Or some people know that car is not a priority to them. Think about them. Think about other road users. People on the bike. On the bicycle. A father taking the children to school. Don't be reckless when you are behind the steering. I have established the fact that it could be a pleasure. It could also be a means to kill someone. So I've established that you pray. And please don't reach out for your phone. Okay? Do not reach out for your phone. Hang on. If you're in the UK, I just saw it. BBC News said something. They did say that there is now a camera that can catch you 1,000 yards away. So stop texting. Get to where you're going. You see, I've not started my car because I won't be recording. And I could see many people coming onto media. They are driving and they are showing you video. Do you know what will happen next? Really? What has media turned everybody to? You can say I didn't start my own car. How can I? I don't want to die because I want people to see my face on social media and I will be driving, or I want to show off my car, or be dancing and I'll be adjusting myself and be looking at the mirror. Don't do that again, because you are dangerous. You are dangerous to yourself and you're dangerous to other road users. If you're driving your car and you want people to see you on Facebook or YouTube and you are recording yourself as you are driving, you have been distracted. You can see that I started from the spiritual. That you can be driving and not be aware of your environment. So when you're driving, get to a moment and said, that car that just passed me, is it white or blue? The moment you notice the car that is passing you, then you know that you are driving. You are in that moment, okay? You're not like in a moment of just be somewhere in the cloud when you're driving. The car could be a pleasure. It could also be a means to kill, to murder someone. So don't be reckless. If God or your word, God has blessed you so much that you can have a car, even though it is a pleasure, be mindful of other souls that can be dead. That can be dead because of you driving. And that's why you need to pray. Whether you believe in God, whether you don't believe in God, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Christian, whether you are Hindu, whether you are whatever you are, wherever you are, when you are in the car, be in the car. Be in that moment. This is my take-home message for you. Don't kill someone because you're driving. Don't be in a hurry because you're getting late for work. If you kill someone, that work will continue. You are a murderer. You've got a blood in your hand. And if you kill yourself, that shift will continue. If a CEO of a company died, the job still continue. The company still continue. So when you see a car, a nice car, it is a pleasure. It is useful to get you to point A to B to get the job done. Then do it safely. Some people will drive just to oppress. Loud music, bam. Killer day. Where are you going? Are you driving to hellfire or you're driving to heaven? You are going where you're still going within this earth now. Killer share. You will be driving, you'll be like, you want everybody. You turn on the horn. So that they can know that that is your new car. Where? I'm talking about car today. I'm talking about how you can remain safe within yourself. Okay? Don't reach out for the phone. Anybody that is calling you, they should wait until you get to the end of the journey. Or otherwise, park your car. And please don't park by the roadside. Because a trailer can be coming and you just climb your car like that and you're crushed. So where? When you want to start driving, call them. Alright, I'm about to drive. Oh. Do you want, some friends, they're like, if they don't talk to each other every 5 minutes, it's a problem because there's always something to gist about, okay? Alright, I'm about to start driving. Oh. Is there anything you want to gist me now before I start driving? Alright, don't call me. Oh. Don't be a channel for the devil to come and kill me in this car. So something like that. And for people like us, and I know every Nigerians, if you are listening to me, hoot, I know we keep more than one phone. One Leica, one Airtel, one for America, one for, you will even carry land phone if possible. So keep all your phone, if possible, put it in the boot. So let me just reiterate what I've said so far. Pray when you get into the car. Pray and be in the moment. Don't kill yourself. Don't be in a hurry. If you have issue of timing issue, pray about it and commit it into the hand of God so that you don't kill anybody, you don't kill yourself in the process, okay? That's another thing. I've established that. And when you're driving, be mindful of other road users, people that don't have a car, elderly people. I know in Nigeria, we don't have zebra crossing. Somebody will say something about Nigeria, something good. I know Africa, we need to get there. Zebra crossing. Could you believe even in the UK, people kill you on zebra crossing? They kill now because they are speeding and they cannot press the brake. Speeding to where? Another one is competition on the road. When people are competing. Do you know where the other person is going? Do you know? So what's your problem? You want to show that your car can speed more than the other car. Do you you know whether that person has mental issue? Ah! You don't know that, I will say this in my language. I'm a year with in you put on the tie. And your money. And you mopa I'm a boogie get on the tie. I will say this in English. Don't you know that there are so many people with mental issue and they still dress corporately with their tie? And they will still be smiling normally. But there is something cuckoo upstairs. And you are driving the road with them. You don't read newspaper. There was someone, listen to this gist. There was someone in front of this man. And he was driving. And he bashed the car from the back. And this gentleman came out of the car to beg. Because if you hit somebody from the back, you are the one that is guilty. So he bashed this car from the back, eh? Are you with me with this gist? I know some people like gist. Let me gist you now. And then so he bashed this car now. Bam. So as they've trained us now, you have to be courteous. Then the person came out of the car to go and meet with this man. I'm sorry, let us exchange. You know what he did? He brought out a nice bat and he beat the person too, and the person died. That is, you know, for you to know that there are many mad people that are by the steering and they don't declare to the GP that they are mad. And they are still driving. So why are you competing with them? Oh boy, when you're driving and somebody is trying to overspeed you, just say to the person, go on, go on, go on, go on. And sometimes, many times than known, the person will just turn off. Bam. And just, So with all your speeding, that is where you are going. Some people are like that. And you are competing with that kind of a person. Think of a car as a pleasure. And my Yoruba people will say, may your car not be your avenue to death. Sometimes it's difficult to interpret Yoruba to English, so you will bear that with me. But may this box that I'm inside, may I never die in a car accident. Because sometimes you might think you will die and end up not dying. And then you're gone forever and you kill many people. So that's that. When police are chasing you, this is so sad. Listen to me. A father and a son. Usually when a woman over the weekend, you just want the boy to leave the house. You know, you have a child. You just want your husband to excuse you so that you can clean up the house. Lovely women. I love you. And wonderful men. You just want to make sure that your wife is relaxed. So you want to take a child, your son, your daughter out of the house so that your wife can sleep. Wonderful men. Wonderful men. And this happened. Up in Highland or thereabout. Recently. And this man was in the car with the son. And a police car was chasing another people. Was chasing somebody who had offended. And this man was going in his car. Do you know that they went and killed this man and the son? Imagine if you're the wife. You receive a phone call. Come and identify your child and your husband. For a leisure drive around. So if police is chasing you, don't be, wait. If police is chasing you, stop now. Number one, why are you speeding before police can start chasing you? If they now start chasing you, okay, why don't you stop? You know why? Don't kill another person with yours. Don't kill someone because of driving. I'm not joking, seriously. Don't. If police is chasing you, the worst that can happen is to say, okay, we charge you, point on your car. Or you can't take this car. I'm telling you, in this UK, they have taken my car before. I'll tell you this gist. Listen to me. I came into this country and I started driving. Because I needed to move from point A to point B and I need to be in the uni as well. And I was using international driver's license. You know, after a year, normally you should stop using that driver license. I don't know. Or even maybe I know and I just like, you know, my thread will go past the needle before the whole of the cloth block. That is the interpretation, eh? But this very particular day, I wanted to go, I was driving around to go and buy a calling card to call a friend in Nigeria. And you know, since that day, I've stopped calling the person, but this person brought me a bad luck. Why now? And so I was driving, and police stopped me. I stopped. How can I help? And then ignorance is not an excuse in law. Okay, so I was driving without UK license. I have provisional license and I have international driving license. You've been in this country for how long? I said, They took the car from me. The police people in the UK, they are very nice. They dropped me at home, but they took my car away. I felt so bad. The following morning, I was in Bristol. I went to go and see a lawyer. They took my car from me. I want back my car. You know what the lawyer said? The lawyer said, you don't need a car. You don't need a car. Because you should have done the right thing. Let them take this. Good they've taken the car. You are engaging my time now. Do you know how much I'm charging you per hour? By the time he told me, I was like, how much is even the car? And then the man now stopped the clock. He said, I will stop the clock now. Then go. Go and do the right thing. Go and get your license sorted. Okay? And you will be fine. I took the word. As when a man speaks to you, know that it's God talking. I'm not talking about man. I'm talking about a man or woman. Whoever talks to you, listen. So I listened. It was a very, 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 very hard 3 months for me because I have to be at the union. I have to be at work at the same time. And then I did the right thing. And then I got my license sorted. Exactly 3 months later. 3 months later. Listen, 3 months later. And I didn't even remember until something told me that park your car. And I was like, I just went to go and pick the car. The same Toyota Avensis, a newer reg, because I was even driving what? Y-Reg. You know Y-Reg now. Old car. My 8-year-old Mr. Toyota Avensis. And then, I got the license sorted within 2 months. And then one way or the other, the Toyota dealer in Weston just called me and said, we've got this lovely car. My mom loved that car, eh? Lovely, lovely car. That car took me from Western Superman in the UK to Belgium. I drove by myself back to back. I love driving, you know. Anyway, as I was driving past the same spot that I was stopped by the police, that thing said, stop your car. And I said, why am I stopping? I've forgotten. And that spirit told me, have you forgotten 3 months ago you were stopped by the police and they took your car? And that man told you, you don't need that car. Now look at your car now. I came out of the car and I knelt down at that spot to say, God, Iwolotobe. Sometimes God might want to take something away from you to give you a better thing. When God took something away from you, try and do the right thing within that time. And He will compensate you back. That is the God I have come to know and love and cherish in my life. And I know you have your own testimony as well. And I'm not disputing that. And I celebrate God in your life as well. But please, brothers and sisters, you are rushing to church service. Don't kill anybody. Don't kill anybody. You're going for a service. Be mindful of people that doesn't have car. So I have said that. And the last but not the least, if you are a passenger in the car, hello? If you are a passenger in the car, don't distract the driver. Some wife, that is not the time for you to start arguing with your husband. I saw you looking at that woman. Do you know that? And you are there, and he's the one driving you. Why are you distracting? Do you know when somebody is driving? There are two things. The spirit of death that is flowing on another person's head might be attacking him that go and kill that person. It might not even be him that wants to die. It might be somebody else. And they might be directing the car to go and kill somebody else. And you are there. Do you know that? Shush your mouth. Somebody is driving. Do you know that to operate this car is not easy? It's not easy. It is pleasure. It is at the same time it could be something else. I am not joking. It's not the time to start arguing. Children, shush your mouth. Let the driver control the car. Because that person should be in the spirit. Because you can kill somebody or that person can be dead or can kill the two of you if you distract the person. So if you are a passenger, especially young girls, that like cars, you like men with cars. There was one young lady like that, she's getting old actually. And I said, I have somebody, settle down, you know. Is he driving? Is he driving? Look, and her herself does not even know what is car, not to talk of driving. And when girls, they carry you in the car, you put your leg on the dashboard. Oh boy, me as a woman, imagine me a woman. I carried a man in my car. And the next thing is he's putting his leg on his dashboard, on my dashboard. Get down from the car, Nima. So get down from the car. Why are you putting your leg on there? And then girls, you don't think that there's something wrong with that. The man has not even married you, and he's carrying you in his car. Even if it is a very old car. Maintain the car. Sit properly like a decent person. Stop putting your leg on the dashboard because you are a girlfriend. To maintain a car, do you think na joke? No, no be joke. Sit like a normal person. And cover your tie. That is when you start opening your tie to distract somebody. Sexually attracting somebody when he is driving. That car can kill you. Stop attracting any man when they pick you up on a lift. Cover up yourself. Let him concentrate so that he won't drive you to your grave on time. Am I making sense? Sorry, I don't mean to be harsh like some girls can be like so naughty. Seriously, you know what I'm talking about. That's where you'll be adjusting like, you know. And all you can do is they will buy you KFC, they will buy you McDonald's, they will buy you everything, and you are shopping. And this man is there struggling and driving. You don't even know that whether his brain tired and he needed some help. Really? That's where you should step in. Oh, I love some wife and husband. When a good wife or a good babe can say, are you tired? Can I take over the driving? No, baby. Why is it that men should be driving you all the time? Go and learn how to drive yourself. Huh? Sit down. Drive your man around. Let him relax, okay? You can even be romantic through that. Okay, so I need to go now. Okay. Let me see. So I finished my talking for the day. Nope. I just wanted to see. It's been wonderful, and thank you so very much. Thank you so much. This is the time where I start greeting everyone. Thank you very much. Auntie Josephine Omole. God bless you, ma. This is the time where I agree, because when I finish talking, I just need to know the people that have been watching or those who will be watching afterward. Is a better way for us to be friends. I just don't want people to watch my video and I was like, girl, come on, there's a girl called Satgo. She always talk and she doesn't even familiarize with, people. I familiarize with you. I love you. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Perhaps one day when I have a celebration to do, I want all my Facebook friends. Because some people have been saying that Facebook friends are not true friends. I want my real proper friend and my family. And you're not just friend, you are my family. Because your time is precious. Your time is what you have on this earth. Because when that time is gone, okay? So I celebrate your time. So it's time for me to go through people who have been leaving comments. I thank you and I appreciate you. You see, I do not need 1 million people to watch my video before a message can be passed across. Pray is the take-home message. Pray when you are by your steering. God, I commit this to you. And before I forget, when you are drinking and driving is not good. You know why? I have established that when you're driving, because some people, you don't know whether it's their time to die. And something has got to happen for them to die. You don't want to be that channel of death for that person. Okay? So even when you are not drunk, you are under spiritual attack, you are under physical attack, you are under everything. Because everything will go against. That is when you want to yawn. That is when you want to wee-wee, when you are driving. So that one alone is a problem. Not to talk of then you have drinking some alcohol. Kilo day. Somebody who can afford to drink alcohol should be able to afford to get a taxi, get a cab, get a taxi. Okay? You know, Satgo, and I always say it in any of my program, I don't condemn. Okay? So whatever reason why you have taken the alcohol, be responsible with it. What kind of alcohol you want to drink outside? So much that you will be in a taxi. Girls, you drunk so much. A taxi man is raping you in the car. Whether he has HIV or not, I'm sure he won't even use condom. He will rape you because you are not in the moment. The moment, I will talk about alcohol one day, but let me just chip this in. When you drink alcohol, you have suppressed your spirit. Okay? And if any attack want to come to you, easy peasy. Shoo. Easy peasy. Shoo. The more you are high, when you are high, in the physical, you are like, your eyes is dazing like this, is dazing like this. You are low in the spirit. So to attack you, if they call you in the spiritual realm, you will just answer yes. In fact, you will even still put that link to it, and they are calling you in the spiritual realm to die. Now, seriously, you'll be like, oh, Simi is talking spiritual today. Hey, glow. If you do not know God and if you don't believe that spirit controls the physical, you have a long way to go. Okay? Anyway, so let's drop that now. It's raining heavily and it's very cold. Oh, God. Now, let me just talk a bit. Let me read what people are saying. Thank you very much, Auntie Joseph Omole. Like I said earlier, wonderful people watching. Jide Hamex, Americana, regards. Yes, Benny, I agree with that. Aza Steve, thank you very much for coming. And Oluwaseun Awogbami, thank you. I'm smiling as well. Love you so much. P Money Loaded is watching. Thank you for watching. Oluwaseun, thank you. Thank you, my lovely sister Sherry Francis. Thank you. Kahati Patel, thank you very much. We will be working very soon, okay? Bidemi Adio, regards to you. Love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Love Olukemi David, regards to you. Susan Gal, respect to you. Oludare Smith, respect as well. Thank you so very much, Dare. God chosen Shegun. You know what? That's a lovely friend. Obishes from Babatunde, regards to you. Mercy, Dogo. How are you, darling? Dominic, respect to you. Ibukumi, IBK. Love you so much. Ojebemi, love you so much. Love you. Yes. Straight to the point. Okay, yes. Adiola's party is still loading. Diola was just 21. She will be 22 very soon. Yes, you're invited. Love you so much. Auntie Olubukola, respect. Mr. Sunday Adedigba, thank you so very much. Mr. Femi John Riggers, thank you very much. Hadi King, respect so much. Thank you very much for all your comment. Thank you for watching. If you can press the share button, please do. And because I don't know what Facebook has been doing to me, some of my videos, they just disappear. Because sometimes I like to listen back to my messages. You know why? Because even when I am talking, you can see that I don't script. The Bible says, open your mouth and I will fill it. So when God speak through you, when you open your mouth and you say something, I'm like, Emi gonfe keko now, you know? I'm telling you, now I'm driving, people will start calling me now. Say, hey, I've just talked about it. God just warned me to in that words. So I need to listen back. So sometimes I will give you my link to YouTube, and I just want you to just, watch it on YouTube as well. Okay? So thank you very much for your time. God bless you. And drive carefully. And it's Christmas, and it's New Year, and it's every day of our life. Let's just be careful. Thank you so very much. Now I'm about to start the car. If anybody is doing any media and they are driving and they are doing media and you are watching it, just say to them, okay, park your car. It's not safe. God bless you. Bye-bye. It's Satgo. Love you so much. I'm about to start the car. I don't want to start the car now. I'll be talking. Bye-bye. Thank you. I love you. God loves you more.